What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Well, in today's video, I want to give you an update on what we're seeing from Solana's price, because it does seem as if Solana could be getting prepared for a pretty damn big move, and I want you to be prepared for it. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now, what we're going to be focusing in on today is the structure in which Solana has been making for the last couple weeks here. As you can see, Solana did lose this $165 level quite recently, coming down all the way to $108 before returning back up towards that $165 level and now putting in some type of odd higher low here. Now, one thing that was pointed out to me by a subscriber recently is the fact that this does look very, very strongly like an Adam and Eve double bottom pattern. Now, double bottom pattern, I don't particularly agree with that part. Adam and Eves and many of the ones that I've noticed don't seemingly have to be double bottoms. A double bottom typically means that you will return back towards the level in which you previously reached, something of this nature. Whereas an Adam and Eve is more similar to a cup and handle in the sense in which it puts in that original low, establishes a confirmation line, which is this red line right here, and then it puts in the higher low, returns to the confirmation line, and then breaks to the upside. That's typically what I've noticed, and that does seem to be the setup, right, that we are getting currently, which is, again, very similar to what we are seeing right here. Now, if this is an Adam and Eve pattern, what we want to focus on today is how you can identify when it is confirmed, when we are going to likely execute on it, and what you can do as a result of it. Well, personally speaking, it does seem to me as if this crypto market is moving towards a more bullish direction. It just feels like the tide is shifting a little bit, and I talked about all that over on my second YouTube channel this morning. It is the first link down in the description down below. Make sure you go check it out. It was just a few minutes ago. We talked about why I think that there are some very, very bullish things happening behind the scenes in the macro market, so go check that out. But I do think that that will benefit Solana as well. And if that is the case, what we are going to see is Solana's price try to push up back towards $165, which is the key for this Adam and Eve pattern to actually execute completely. If we can see Solana's price break back up towards $165 and clear $165, it opens the door for a full execution on this Adam and Eve pattern, which would then give us a breakout back up towards $200 to $215. Historically speaking, when you look at Adam and Eves or cup and handles, whichever one you want to give this to, what you can typically do is take the distance from your confirmation line down to the bottom of either Adam's head or the cup, whatever you want to call it, and apply it to the top of that confirmation line. Once you do that, that gives you your breakout target, in which in this instance would be $217, which would be a new, yearly high, kind of market high for Solana at this given point. Now, am I going to go as far as to say that if Solana's price breaks $165, we're going to clear through all of these key levels of resistance and just smash through a new yearly high? No, I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to say is that if we break 165, I do think that it's going to open up the door of opportunity for us to not only just push a little higher, but likely push towards the upside of the structure in which we've been establishing recently, and hopefully / maybe even clear above it at some point. It's not going to be quick and it's not going to be easy, but the door would be open, and I'd love to see Solana be able to execute on it. Because in these moments in which we create this bullish momentum, we have the opportunity to set higher highs. We put in this double bottom right here, and then right after that we went in to set the new high off of this previous one. We just weren't able to maintain it, of course, because when the market crashed, because this thing was following Bitcoin. But it seems as if Solana wants to make another go for it. It wants to try again by using something like this Adam and Eve pattern to make this break to the upside, and it does seem like the opportunity is there. And so because of that, what I've decided to do is I just broke it down into two steps. Step number one is that I actually bought a little bit of Solana right here. The reason why is because this is a macro zone of liquidity. What you can see here is we've established a ton of support here, ton of resistance and support here, a ton of support here. I don't see a reason as to why Solana can't try to build some support around this little zone in which we're in right now and try to use it to continue upwards. So I bought a little bit of Solana. The second time I'll buy Solana is if we're capable of breaking 165. I do intend to buy a little bit more right here, at which point I may set a little stop loss around like $155 just in case it does fall to the downside. But I do think that this is a decent time because, again, that is when the door of opportunity for this to really try to make that upward move is going to open, and I want to try to get in on that. So again, quite simply, just buying a little bit right here, a little bit more right here, looking for this break not only towards this resistance, but hopefully even above it over the next couple months following the use of this Adam and Eve pattern. And so because of that, I just wanted to show you, like, look, there could be something extremely bullish brewing right now, and you need to pay very close attention to it. So watch $165 extremely closely, and don't forget, if you do want to check out even more of my content, you can check out the first link down in the description below, in which I do have a second channel, and I post every single day what's happening in the broad market. So of course, I hope you guys do appreciate and enjoy these videos, and I can't wait to see you all in the next ones. Peace out, everybody.